Aquarius, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we've got a reading for you for this period where there's no retrogrades whatsoever in the sky. Every single planet is direct. It started on the 21st of February, but we are in the shadow period of the Mercury retrograde, and it lasts until the 28th of April. However, if we look at the zodiac as a calendar, we're not quite at the end of the year yet. We're in the 12th house of Pisces, so we've got another couple of 2 or 3 weeks before we get into the first house of Aries. So this period is a perfect opportunity to leave the past in the past. You know, any outdated themes of our lives, just leaving them behind and walking forward. But because we haven't quite finished the zodiac year, do prepare for the next couple of weeks for something to try and drag you back into that mindset, or that whatever you try to walk away from. There might be a tug to see if you fall foul to it. We're going to see what's coming up for you. We're going to do my version of the Celtic Cross. We'll clarify and get a message out there. It's not going to resonate for every single Aquarian, so do check out your replacements, your Moon, Rising, Venus, stelliums, North, South nodes can all be insightful. And once again, thank you for the like, share, subscribes. It all helps the channel grow. It's much appreciated. Private reads are available. Details are in the description box below. Okay, Aquarius. Let's see what's coming up. 2 more. The 7 of Wands. Okay. Meditative mode. Certainly protecting your energy at the moment. Okay. The Queen of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the Tower, and the Empress, and the 3 of Wands. Okay, there's going to be some big changes coming when you leave behind whatever it is you're walking away from. Possibly my favourite combination is the Empress and the 3 of Wands. Basically getting everything that you want in life. But there's going to be some sort of deceit coming to the surface, whether that's deceit for yourself, whether that's something you've done that's deceitful, or whether that's somebody that's done it to you. It's going to come out on the surface, and it's going to, once it's released, it's going to allow you to move forward, to follow your dreams. So 7 of Wands, protecting your energy. There could be a lot of energies attacking you at the moment, in different aspects of life. It could be work, it could be family, it could be past people. There's a lot of energies that come at you. Crossing you is the 9 of Swords. I kind of feel like this as a crossing card is you let it get to you. You let other people's energies influence you. The root of the matter is the 5 of Wands. This is fighting back. This is clearing your energies. I'm actually seeing, like, literally, I'm picturing sage, like burning sage, clearing your energies. Especially if you have to deal with certain people. You know, people that either get a rise out of you or something. There's a need to kind of clear your space afterwards, because their energies affect you more than possibly what you realise. In the recent past is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is a card of education, it's a card of investigation, it's a card of spying, you know, detective work, but it's also a Eureka card for me, and I kind of feel like it's a Eureka moment for you that you've had about a situation, possibly just enlightenment. What you want is the Queen of Pentacles. You want to be grounded, you want to be stable, you want to be loving, you want to be caring, you want to be a mature, you know, lovable, grounded woman. Well, I'll say woman. It's Queen of Pentacles. Don't get caught up in genders. Just somebody caring, somebody that's financially stable, you know, and grounded. What's coming in is the Eight of Swords. So this is the opportunity to release this aspect of you. This letting things get to you. There's a real need for like really protecting your energy. Any people that you feel like a negative charge from after you've dealt with them, there's a need to either meditate, use sage, incense, whatever it is. But there's also like just a real, I want you to meditate and picture a protective bubble around you, you know, not dissimilar to that. And when you do deal with these type of people, I want you to do that. You know, pretend that there's a ball of white protective light around you, and it will help. How you see yourself is the sun. You are genuinely happy, and again, I kind of feel like there's been enlightenment for you. How do others see you? The Six of Cups. There's love. There's a lot of love. There could be someone from the past that's spying on you. And don't panic about the spying aspects, just social media, things like that. But there's a lot of love around you. The advice is the wheel. The wheel is turning. Whatever situation that you're in where you feel stuck, I kind of feel like the wheel is going together with this. The wheel's promising an outcome of freedom to a certain degree. And as advice, it's kind of go with the flow. And it's also saying something will repeat itself. So there's going to be an opportunity here where you need to protect your energy. So maybe it's somebody that, or something, some situation is going to come back. This is going to be the trigger. It's going to put you in a position where normally you would react like this. Fall into a pit of anxiety, depression, sleepless nights, that type of thing. But I kind of feel like the universe is bringing this back just for the opportunity to release it for good. And the outcome is the Seven of Swords, the Judgment, and the Eight of Cups. So whatever deceit has happened in the past, whether you've done it yourself, you know, we've all made mistakes, you're going to be released. You're going to get that judgment, whether it's someone that's done it to you or you've done to them. But it's going to give you that path to actually go forward and explore your dreams. You know, the Eight of Cups is following your dream. The Eight of Cups is searching for that Ninth Cup, that wish fulfillment. So take this opportunity to free yourself from some sort of burden. Don't fall foul of this. Because there's a lot going off in your head here, Aquarius. You know, we've got the 7, the 8 and the 9 of Swords. It's a lot of things. But something's going to come in that's going to try and trigger you. But I kind of feel like hopefully you're going to release whatever this trigger is. And it's going to be like literally freedom. You're going to breathe a sigh of relief and follow the path that you choose. Wow. This is about balancing your masculine and feminine energies as well. Got the Queen of Swords, the Hangman, and the Two of Wands. this is in a position of feeling stuck but wanting to actually move forward. It could be a change of career. With the Knight of Pentacles there. So, bottom of the deck we have the King and the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So this is balancing the feminine aspects of your creativity and your truth. And we'll get to the outcome in a bit, but there's definitely this need to release all that, and then you balance everything out, and that's when your path opens up for you. It will make some more sense when I get to it. So the Seven of Wands is clarified by the Devil. So there is negative attachments to you. There's devil energies. You could have made some mistakes in the past, consumed by the devil. You know, however it is. You know, like I say, we've all made mistakes. Could be just negative way of dealing with things, toxic traits that we all have. So perhaps there's going to be a situation here where you're seeing a toxic trait for yourself that you've done, and the reason is you need to bring that to the surface to release. No more you know, hiding behind this thing, because there's a lot of shame and guilt in this. It's something that you've done in the past possibly, or someone's done to you. I'm kind of talking to you, so I kind of feel like it's you that needs releasing it. It's something that you're ashamed of, but that all comes to an end, because crossing you is death. It could literally be as well, for some of you, a fear of death that might be keeping you stuck. You know, death is just a process. Consciousness lives on forever. We just, you know, keep going to the next sort of level. So there could be an element of fear of death here, but it's actually keeping you stuck. It's keeping the devil on top of you, you know. Fear of doing anything because the devil's got you. The root of the matter is the Five of Wands with Temperance. It's a fight. It's a fight between the angels and demons. But the light is stronger. Okay? And you know that. You've got enlightenment. Recent past is the Page of Swords with the World. You could have travelled the world, or wanted to, studied it, really. But you've completed cycles. You've had a eureka moment because you've completed certain things. And I kind of feel like this wheel is just going to bring something back round again to make you acknowledge that. So, say for example, you were in a relationship, it fell apart, and you saw all the elements that they were not very pleasant, and you've kind of played a victim aspect of it. Something's kind of coming round to where you're going to see things from another perspective. You're going to see where you went wrong. You're going to see where your flaws were. That's what's going to come to the surface. It's going to be something that you're possibly ashamed of, but it's a need to complete this death cycle before we can rebirth, which is what's happening here in the future. We need to accept the way we dealt with things. And like I say, nobody's perfect at all. Far from it. Acknowledging our flaws is going to really release you. What you want is the Queen of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. You want success, you know, you want stability. Who doesn't? Yeah. You also want a pat on the back for the work that you've done as well, which is ego, you know, so be careful of ego as well. The Eight of Swords in what's coming through is the Six of Swords. So this release is going to take you to that calm shore. It's going to make life going forward much, much smoother, because you're accepting the polarities between you, that masculine and feminine energy I spoke of. You're accepting the good and the bad within yourself. No more blaming people, you know. You're accepting this within yourself. How you see yourself is the Sun and the Knight of Swords. So, I mean, I'm over exaggerating here, but the Knight of Swords is looking back as well, and maybe, you know, like I said, you put all the blame on somebody else. You know, I'm not saying you thought you were perfect, but this is the kind of aspect that I'm picking up here. So in the past, you know, there's this not perfection side of things, but I don't know, you only saw the good in yourself, and now it's time to look at the negative in the shadow, ready for release, so that you know, you can move forward and leave that past behind. I will oversee you as the Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords for me as a reader is just saying I was right the first time. So there is a lot of love around you. And again, possibly someone from the past coming back. Interestingly, who had this? Libra, possibly. You may have Libra in your chart, I'll be dealing with a Libra. But the advice is the Wheel with a Magician. When you do this, and I said to them at the time, abracadabra, your life will never be the same again. What a combination. Once you bring the negative of the feminine, the negative of the masculine, whichever side it was for you, when you acknowledge all this and you see things clearly and you bring it together, you bring that balance, you bring that well, we'll get to it in a second, that inner peace. The Seven of Swords, the Judgment, and the Eight of Cups is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Emperor. So, we've got the Queen of Wands, we've got the Queen of Swords, balancing that aspect of things. The only thing that you feel is missing is the Queen of Pentacles, which is that financial, material side of things. So we've got that covered. What's coming in though now is balancing the negative, is the masculine energies with the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So we've got water, we've got earth, we've got air, and we've got fire. We're balancing everything out. We've got the Emperor, the Divine Masculine. We're only a few steps away from the Empress, the Divine Feminine. This is all about bringing balance. But the only way you can do that is to acknowledge the dark side of you, the toxic traits that you have, that you bring to the table. And once you do that and you recognise it, abracadabra, you know, your life will never be the same. Okay, so Aquarius, don't be ashamed of what you've done wrong in the past. Nobody is perfect. You know, forgiveness is there for all. But you've got to choose to accept the forgiveness as well, and forgive yourself. You could be dealing with or having your chart Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, strong Scorpio, strong Sagittarius, Capricorn, very strong Capricorn with the World as well, Libra, Taurus, Pisces. But there's swords, there's pentacles, there's cups, there's wands. Everybody's here. Alright, Aquarius, good luck. Face those demons, you'll be fine. And yeah, you're going to come out the other side and you're going to pursue your dreams. Fantastic. Right, take care. Let me know. Thank you for following the channel. I'll see you soon. Bye.